Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Gregs. We're here with you to do a short ICO review on Sparkster. It's pretty hyped. It's looking like it could provide a really good ROI. So let's jump straight into it. So as you can see on their website here, bring your ideas to reality. Creating software with no code and also running at 10 million transactions per second, which is a pretty ambitious claim. So Sam has dived into the white paper for us. So what did you find, man?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, anyone wanting more information should take a look at their white paper. We just wanted to break it down into kind of a couple of central ideas or concepts that they focus their platform around. So you get the basic idea of what's going on. The first part is that they're a decentralized cloud computer service. They identified an issue in the existing cloud service industry, which is a lot of the overheads, which can be eliminated by running the decentralized cloud service through phones and kind of computers and all that stuff, which is awesome. The other thing is, obviously, if your information is being sent through a device like a mobile phone, you want to make sure it's secure. So they use ZK snarks in order to encrypt all of that data, which is great. The other component is their smart software. So they've taken what smart contracts do and simplified it a little bit, because what smart contracts do, they've got thousands of nodes running on a bunch of different computers trying to execute one kind of smart contract, and it can cause a lot of issues with the information overload. So the smart software, it just has a compute node and a validator node in order to execute the contract, which simplifies things a lot and definitely makes it a lot faster. Then they've also got their scaling scaling options, which they're saying can scale up to 10 million transactions per second. They've already scaled to 52,000 in their testnet, which is massive. What they do, it's kind of like sharding. Sharding takes the distributed ledger and breaks it into pieces and stores these individual pieces, but it's still there's still a bit of an issue, because the entire ecosystem still needs to be aware of all of the transactions. Whereas what Sparkster have done, they've broken things into individual cells that all run in parallel, and each one of these cells is in control of its own distributed ledger. So there's no kind of information overhead or back and forth that needs to be going on there, which is pretty awesome and allows them to scale rapidly.
Yeah, cool. So you can see here on their home page, looks like Sam's frozen there, but we'll continue. So yeah, individual cells, and the processing power is through the phones. That's pretty cool. So anyway guys, we don't really want to dive too technically into it, so if you really want to check it out, like Sam said, check out their white paper. But basically you can see smart idea, light bulb idea, build smart software in plain English, find customers on their marketplace, they're building a marketplace, run on the decentralized cloud, up to 10 million transactions per second. So it's very ambitious. As you can see with their testnet, they've got a testnet, which is great. You don't want to invest in projects that are still ideas. You want to invest in all-star teams with a prototype. So that's what they've got, which is great. So that leads us to the team. If we scroll down here, yep, so all-star team who have worked for the likes of Cisco, Wipro, IBM up here, Citi, HSBC, massive companies, multi-billion dollar companies. If you go through their LinkedIn accounts, you can see that they've worked for them for a few years, numerous years, and the CEO Sajad and the VP of technology Amit Kumar have worked together to build successful businesses up to $50 million revenue per year, which is huge. So they know what they're doing and they're hungry. That's what we want to see.
They've also definitely got the engineers to back them up as well, which is super important with something like this. Obviously, it's a really ambitious project, and you can see that they've got 17 engineers currently listed. Quite a few of them are senior engineers with really impressive kind of history of where they've worked and what they've done. So you can see that they've got the manpower to achieve what they're trying to achieve.
Token metrics, you can see not only their distribution of the tokens, but also the allocations of what they would do with the funds. So they're trying to raise $30 million. It says that the circulating supply is 290 mil, but they have deleted the bonuses. So no more bonuses except for strategic partnerships. I asked the Telegram admins how much is circulating. They said an estimate of 205 million, with a large percentage already sold, 24.3 million to the pre-sale at the price of 15 cents, which depends if you include that 290 or the edited amount, but they were buying it at around 40 mil market cap. So the price when you go to buy in the public ICO is yet to be determined, and it's good to know the circulating supply and what market cap you're actually buying it at. It won't be the hard cap of 30 mil.
Yeah, obviously not a massive allocation left for the public, but they've decided to offer that allocation in a really unique way. And it definitely gives a much better opportunity for people like us to get into the ICO, because at the end of the day, who wants to be fighting one of those gas wars? It freaking sucks. You're up to the early hours of the morning, hammering away at your computer, just stressing about trying to get in. What these guys have done, they're running a proof of love campaign, which gives away 75% of the tokens, and a lottery to give away 25%. The proof of love is all about engaging with the community, creating content, and it's a really awesome way in order for them to make sure that the people who participate in their ICO know about the project and are enthusiastic about the project. So it gives you, as an investor, an incredible opportunity to get in at the ground floor. We've seen this with other ICOs like Quark. Pretty happy with that one. Gave me something like a 19 or 20x return. Mainframe, we were super lucky with that one as well. Gave us an awesome opportunity to get in at the ground floor, and it just eliminates that stress and kind of risk with all the gas wars.
Yeah, so they're pretty rare and great opportunities because a lot of the community doesn't like to participate, but when you look at token metrics, you can actually see what a great opportunity this could be, especially when you go over to their Telegram and you see that there's 50,586 members. I remember it was only something like 8,000 less than a month ago. So
yeah.
The hype's there, the community's there, the demand's there. The demand is going to outsource the supply, and there's a high chance...
You know there's FOMO when it hits exchanges.
yeah, pretty much. What else is there?
That's pretty much it, guys. Use our referral link if you please, which will definitely reward us a little bit for making this content. If you go use the referral link at the side, you can just sign up to earn Spark, and it's a pretty straightforward process. It's just something you can do a little bit in your spare time, and it gives you an amazing opportunity at the moment to participate.
Cool. Also, just briefly wanted to talk about one other thing, which was the market. What do you reckon, Sam? What's it going to do?
Difficult. Been pretty rough these last couple of months, but we've been pretty lucky and fortunate. We've been hunting out kind of ICOs or real underground low caps, and it's definitely kept us well and truly above water. Chasing kind of high cap hype projects has definitely burned a lot of people, and that's kind of why we're making these videos, in order to help you guys also make some meaningful gains. What do you reckon, Keita?
Yeah, if you're going to follow social media and crowd, you're going to be the last to buy and the last to sell. So it's a quick way to lose money. Trust me from experience. But
we've both done it that way.
I think it's really good to note that the market is in a pretty interesting spot right now. It's either looking like it's going to hold this bear trend or break and start going in an uptrend again, which, if it does, being in something like a Sparkster ICO when it gets listed, is pretty where you want to be. It's good to get listed, definitely above a 10x. So we'll see. Quickly to point out is that they said that the tokens will be released at about within 2 weeks of the ICO. So that's also a good point. You don't want to be waiting around forever for these tokens to show up in your wallet. And they're obviously they're ERC20, or ERC20, so you're going to be seeing them on IDEX straight away. Anyway, we'd love to hear what you guys have to think about the video. Give us a like, follow, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next ICO review.